Knock, knock. Well, who's there, you say? It's your friendly neighborhood Canuck, that's who. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Crypto Keeper. And I am your friendly neighborhood Canuck and host, the Crypto Keeper. For those of you that caught it earlier this week, we dropped a bit of a surprise teaser as to what we're going to be doing this week. And what we were talking about is an amazing NFT project that goes well beyond the scope of anything that any other NFT project's doing right now. Get your pens and papers ready, boys and girls, because you're going to want to write this down. It's called CITY Underground. Now I know, you're thinking, why do I give a shit about another cartoon character-based NFT? There's millions of them. Well, I can give you one right off the top of my head. It's not a fucking cat, and it's not a goddamn lion, and it's not an ape. It's actually an original idea. And how original is this idea, you guys say? Well, stick around, because today we're going to dive right into that. All right, guys. So, CITY Underground. We practice what the fuck we preach around here. So, we do own a Bat City bat. So, what makes CITY Underground so special? Well, first things first here. It is the first linear animated sitcom to exist ever in the NFT universe, okay? And this is on the Solana blockchain. So that right there, it's gonna set it above. It's showing that it's got a little bit of function, a little bit of utility. So what is the backstory? What is the setting of this? Their city is a city inhabited by bats. I think the name gives that away. But I mean, I've met people in the world too. Sometimes you have to paint a picture and slam their fucking face through it for them to get it, all right? So hopefully you guys all understand what I'm talking about here. In a cave, deep underground in New York, under Central Park, huh? You know all the weird shit that goes on there. Or maybe you don't. And if you don't look it up. Don't look it up. They're set inside of this cave. And they have a whole world around them. Like, think of your thriving city right now. Think of your job. Think of your good friends. Think of your shitty friends. Think about the guy you talk about and hang out with only because he buys shit, but you really hate him. Think about all that. That's all going on inside this world. But we're going to be focusing on a regular character named Richie Petito. So he has his band. I personally really identify with this, and our as yet to be seen producer Shane, he is around, trust me. He's always floating around, whispering biscuits and shit nuggets into my ears. We, prior to starting this project, have spent our whole lives as musicians, essentially as these bats. Except instead of being bats, we're greasy pieces of shit. Doesn't matter. I identify, Shane identifies, you might identify. So you're going to want to check this out. So now that we've set the scene, we know who we're dealing with, we know where they're located, we've got our anti-hero, we're ready to progress. So you might be asking yourself by this point, where can I get myself a bat? You're going to need to know that you can get this on the Solana blockchain through the Magic Eden Marketplace with your Phantom wallet. We've already had 3 drops, okay guys? So the first drop was called the Genesis drop. It came with 4 different variations. We had the Rockstar, we had the Punk, we had the DJ, and we had the Rapper. I mean, shit, I'm sold already. I like all of those things. Now, Collection 2 had 3,333. The 3333. So this drop had 100 different traits that were all algorithmically generated. See, I can talk sometimes. And those traits were all randomly generated like that for Richie Petito. Okay, so the third drop, guys, was something really special, which is what we like around here when you can find something unique. So third generation drop was called Bugs, and it was only dropped to those that held the few first generation NFTs. Who else isn't about early onboarding? That shit's fucking great. They've also reached out now into the metaverse, okay? So they have a partnership going with Savannah Deo. What they're going to be doing is building a CITY Underground theater in the metaverse, right? So we, I think, are looking at something like some digital concerts here from these bats, and that's going to be phenomenal, guys. Who doesn't like that stuff? For the recap, here's what we've got, okay? With new Bat City, our guy we got with us here. So we've got an NFT collection already into their 3rd gen of drops. We have got those drops now helping greatly people that bought the first drop, okay? We have now got an animated linear sitcom that is taking place, the first of its kind. We have entrance into the metaverse now, and another way for them to promote, advertise, and get themselves out there. And now that's a pretty sweet goddamn Sunday if you ask me. But you know what I like on my Sundays? Massive fucking cherries on top. And this one has one of those too. You have this NFT, don't let it sit there and just you look at it once a day and think, hey, I own this. No way. You can go over and you can actually stake this bat because these bats have their own fucking token. It's called Guano. Genius. So this staking with your NFT is going to be taking place on the Honey Finance app. What does the Guano do? We don't know. But personally, why not put more shit in your hands? Life can be shit. Your job can be shit. Your family can be shit. Your wife can be shit. Your life is shit. Play with shit. All right, guys, so in a nutshell, that is Bat City Underground. If you like this video, please hit like. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. And if you want to get notified and not miss these little treats, hit the bell to get notified. And guys, if you're not paying attention like we are one subscriber away from our NFT drop. Once we hit 100, we will be doing that. Why don't you go get yourself a Bat City Underground bat and just tell them the Crypto Keeper sent you. It'll mean absolutely nothing to them. They'll have no fucking idea who you're talking about, and it won't help you at all. But hey, I'll feel better. And you know what? Right here, guys. Thank you. It's the only way I can finish.